Hey guys, today we're at RP Grove Mountain Biking Park in Tauranga, and why am I here? I'm going to try out the ShockWiz. Now these things have been around for a little while. I've just had my forks done by the fabulous team at the Suspension Lab. Thank you Jono for getting that done super quick time so I could do the 2W on it. The fork felt great over the 2W, so I'll be interested to now see, checking on the ShockWiz. I've just calibrated it at home, so I'm not doing it out here. Take it for a ride and see if it recommends any settings. Anyway, come along and see what it says. I'll run you through it. Let's connect. Hopefully you guys can see this. Okay, my factory recommendations are 84 psi, but 85.2 is good. Natural, poppy, that sounds like me. Let's go, start riding. Do you push start or do you just go? Don't know. Let's start, see what happens. I wouldn't be able to tell you the last time I rode here if I was honest. Hopefully today's not the day, but I always have crashes when I'm here. I'm only wearing t-shirt and shorts today, so really hope that doesn't happen. Alright, let's go. Let's start with a nice easy one. Let's just do the entry trail, see how we go, and we'll work our way up to the bumpier stuff. I've actually got my wet tyres on today. I couldn't be bothered changing them over, so hopefully they hold up all right. Righty ho, let's see what the ShockWiz says. Check in later on, eh? Now I'm not going to go over the setup and calibration. There is a ton of information online if you want to do that. Really what I'm going to go through is my approach to how I used it. So it's now on my bike, it's all set up, it's all calibrated. That wasn't too bad, a little bit fiddly, but if I did it again it would be much better, much like a lot of things. Anyway, I started the day with some easy flowy sort of trails like this, and I progressively worked my way up to find some trails with some quite steep gnarly route sections, varying in speed, some drops. Jumps are a little bit hard to come by in Oropi, but I sort of did my best. There is a little tiny jump line at the bottom of Pines Down, which I did use just to really get that rebound, sort of how that felt. Anyway, I'll slowly progress up through the trails and I'll show you when I stopped and had a look at the readings and what that gave me. Righty ho, let's do new entry for the shock testing. Just because it's probably about one of the most sort of chattery trails there are here. It's a killer in the wet, this one. Oh, cleared the whole thing. Cool. Nice, we're up. Right, ShockWiz. Now it's giving me some suggestions. Baseline air pressure is good. Air spring ramp is good. Low speed rebound, I could speed up. Yep. High speed rebound, I could speed up. High speed compression, good. Low speed compression, I could make softer. Okay, let's do those changes and see what happens. Right, okay, we've made the recommended changes, started a new session. Let's bang out about 10k and see what it says. We'll do a very similar loop, do the same trails again. Alrighty, let's see what we get, hopefully better. Alright, let's get the skinny wheel. Oh, that's pretty sketchy. Skinny's not really my thing. So at the end of the 10k, I was actually happy with the feel of the bike based on the recommendations ShockWiz had made. So it was time to now move on to the rear shock. Let's go through the same process again. Pro tip, make sure this is done up tight. It wasn't done up tight, super tight, and cost me 10k's of unnecessary riding with no data collected. Righty ho, let's try again. Let's do 6 drops black. Okay, try out this, give the rear shock a try out, run some drops. Oh yeah. Okay, that's pretty cool. Whoa, tight corner. Nice. Yeah, this is, oops, way too high gear there. So I sneak around the inside. Not really, that wasn't a good line, was it? Couple of easy little routes. What's this way? Little hop. Tuck to flat. Wow, this is a bit overgrown. Struggling to see. Oh, could have hacked off that little one. Okay. Nice. And here's what the ShockWiz gave me after that ride. As you can see, pretty good. The high-speed compression needed a little bit of work. In fairness, I actually kept riding about another 5k and just rode a couple of different trails, and that actually popped up into the yellow as well. So yeah, I was actually pretty happy. As you can see, 100% confidence from the ShockWiz, giving me a rating of 92. So gotta be happy with that. It was pretty much bang on the money. I did do a couple of little tweaks just to click here and there as per its recommendations, and I'm happy with that. Hey guys, so what did I think of the ShockWiz? Brilliant. Saved me a ton of time. Fed back or confirmed some things that I thought of how it was. I knew things weren't quite right, and as it turned out, I just needed to adjust things 1 or 2 clicks, which is about what I thought. So would have I got the same result without the ShockWiz? Probably. Would it have taken me a lot longer? Absolutely. And then you start getting in the conundrum when you're riding by feel is, oh, was that better, or am I just learning the trail, or was that worse because I'm just getting tired and fatigued? Whereas the ShockWiz gives you really good data that is, yep, go 1 to 2 clicks this way and 1 to 2 clicks that way. Really simple to use. So that sort of saves and gives you confidence. That saves you some time and some confidence second guessing yourself. Now, would I go out and buy one? Probably not. They are really pricey. You can get the same result without it, just takes a bit more perseverance and a little bit more time. If I was setting up suspension all the time, yeah, it's probably worth it, but I only really play with my suspension once or twice a year. I normally send it off to Jono at Suspension Lab and get his recommendations for it as well. I've just had a service from Suspension Lab for the 2W, so everything's running pretty good. So now I'm all set to go and one very happy camper. Alright guys, thanks for watching.